working on the tree spirit. Don't get me wrong. We had to keep going. We had to get the cauldron enchanted. We had to, follow Mother's examples on what to do. And so she explained to us how to get a tree spirit here. Now we're at almost a dual story now. What's happening right now? The situation was almost like dualized. We had one event happening at the same time as another. We're learning about basic magic, and we're also learning that something's coming to get us. I asked her, how can we get a tree spirit to come back with us? How can we communicate with the tree spirit? She said, well, you have to use your spirit. She said, this is where patience and practice becomes key. If you close your eyes and you listen to your imagination, that's your spirit speaking to you, giving you imagery. Your inner part, oftentimes it's labeled as your subconscious. But the subconscious can process things faster than the normal mind. It can see things in a different way. It analyzes everything, and it also can see the magical realm in a way you can't. So, when you do this to go get the tree, you have to find a tree that is fallen. One that is likely dying or dead. Go approach the tree. Touch the tree. Feel it. Close your eyes. Feel in your heart and in your spirit and in your soul. Feel if you feel a presence of another being. If there isn't one, move on. Go to the next one. And when you do find one, then you can ask for it. Well, as an exercise, she sent my wife out to do this with just several regular trees. And she said, she explained to me at the time that the best way to find and get fine-tuned and practice this is to find very old trees. Usually the older the tree, unless it's been cut down by humans, but the older the tree, it's likely protected by its tree spirit that is inhabiting it. So it's able to grow old. So the older the tree, the more likely it has a tree spirit. So she sent my wife out to practice this, and we did. We went all around the forest areas, the national forest near us, in different places. She practiced, got to understand concepts, realized that there's some failings in it. When you go in to feel a tree, your spirit is seeing a lot of things, and they don't speak like English. They speak thoughts, typically. And it's interpreted by your subconscious. And so sometimes it can be skewed, because sometimes your subconscious may want to throw something in there to kind of illustrate what's happening. But it can be very confusing sometimes. So you may not get an exact word for word. And that was key to understand for us at the time. When you work with the tree spirit, you have to understand it. It's not word for word. You're not getting exact words. You're getting impressions and thoughts. And these thoughts are interpreted as words by your spirit. They're turned into words. It's like your spirit is the translator. And it's translating into words you can understand. And sometimes you get even imagery to kind of fill it in. And that depends on the person. Some people are more dream orientated. Like the imagery comes to them very easily. Some hear the words or feel the words in there and it's translated to them. And we got used to it. We met a few. We found some old trees that didn't have any in it. At first, the first two one of them was actually a tree spirit and the other was not. And we reported this back to the mother, and we reported that my wife had been speaking to two tree spirits. And she said, well, no, one of them was. The other was just your spirit giving you information that seemed logical. So over time, my wife developed a little bit more of an in-tune feeling towards how to tell. So, the mother finally told us, yeah, you're ready to go. Go. Find yourself a tree spirit that can help you enchant that plate. So, we went, walking down paths to try to find a tree spirit, except things went wrong.